In the late 1940s, a young Mandela moved to Johannesburg, the epicenter of South Africa's urban development. Here, he witnessed firsthand the stark inequities of apartheid, where urban spaces were segregated and resources were disproportionately allocated. This experience deeply influenced Mandela's later work in urban development. In the early 1990s, after his release from prison, Mandela became the driving force behind a new vision for South Africa's urban landscapes. This vision was rooted in the principles of inclusivity, equality, and sustainability. It was a vision that sought to dismantle the urban legacy of apartheid, replacing segregated spaces with integrated communities. Under Mandela's leadership in the mid-90s, South Africa implemented the Reconstruction and Development Program. This initiative targeted housing, infrastructure, and services, aiming to improve the lives of the urban poor and foster inclusive urban development. Millions of South Africans gained access to housing, electricity, water, and sanitation, transforming the urban landscape of the country. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Mandela's influence extended beyond his presidency. His principles guided the South African Cities Network, an initiative that promotes inclusive, resilient, and livable urban spaces. His legacy continues to inspire urban planners and policymakers around the world. To summarize, Mandela's impact on urban development has been profound and enduring. From his early experiences in Johannesburg, he developed a vision of inclusive and equitable urban spaces. As a leader, he translated this vision into tangible changes through policies and programs like the Reconstruction and Development Program. Even after his presidency, Mandela's principles continue to guide urban development efforts, shaping cities that are inclusive, resilient, and livable. Indeed, Mandela's story teaches us that urban development is more than just buildings and infrastructure. It is about creating spaces that reflect our values of inclusivity, equality, and sustainability. It is about shaping cities that not only house us but also nurture our shared humanity. Don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more insightful content.